Hi everyone, welcome to Cooking with Chef Rich. Today we're here making some dinner rolls. I was recently watching a video of a friend of mine. Her name is Yvonne Mforneh, and it's Yvonne Mforneh's kitchen. And she made these dinner rolls and they just look so good. I had to try them. So basically using her recipe, I'm changing the method just slightly. Basically I'm using a mixer as opposed to kneading the dough by hand. But it's her exact recipe and we're gonna run through it and hopefully mine will come out half as good as hers did. So anyway, I have a half a teaspoon of salt, which I'm putting in my mixer. I have a tablespoon of instant yeast. I have a 1/3 cup of sugar and 1.5 cups of milk. And we're gonna put this in our mixer. And I'm actually gonna mix this by hand to help the yeast dissolve. You can use the machine, but I find that the machine, because this is very thin, it doesn't do a great job of dissolving all the yeast. If you notice, there's still a lot of yeast floating on top, and I've been stirring this for about 2 or 3 minutes, and it's still not dissolving. I'm thinking that's because my milk is ice cold. Normally when you make dough, if you're using water, your water should be at about 105 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna actually just put this in a pan and heat it up a little bit. You definitely don't want it to boil because you'll actually kill the yeast, but you wanna bring it up, like the milk just came out of the refrigerator. So I'm gonna just bring this up to about 105 degrees and then we'll continue. So I heated up our milk. It should be just slightly warm to the touch and all our yeast has dissolved. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to get our flour. And I have 4 cups of flour, by the way. I have 4 cups of flour, and I'm going to be putting a recipe down below. And I have 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter that has been softened. And I'm going to put this up to mix. Well, you'll notice that the dough has come together. And now you want to kind of knead the dough for about 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm just going to turn the machine on low and let it run for about 8 minutes, and that's going to knead the dough, basically develop the gluten in it. So our dough has been kneading for right at 9 or 10 minutes. We're gonna take it out. We're gonna do a couple of things. First thing, I'm gonna let it rise right in this bowl. So before I let it rise, I'm gonna put just a teaspoon of oil and oil the entire bowl. Because what's gonna happen is this is gonna rise, but we don't want it to stick to the bowl. So put some oil in there. I'm using olive oil, but you can use whatever type of oil you have. We'll put our dough in. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take some plastic wrap and cover this up very well. And very often dough will rise in the steamer. It should be a little bit warm. So what Yvonne did, which I found to be very interesting, she took a damp towel and make sure the towel is damp. She put it in a microwave for about a minute. And what that's going to do is it's going to create steam. And after a minute, she put the whole bowl in the microwave and just let it sit in the microwave to rise. I'm gonna guess for 45 minutes to an hour, but I will let you know exactly how long it takes to rise. So after the microwave is done, I'm gonna put the bowl in the microwave. The microwave will be off and it's just gonna sit. So, see you in 45 minutes. Our dough is doubled in size. Now we're gonna take it out to work with it. You can punch it down a little bit if you want. We're going to cut this into 2-ounce balls. Cut this into 2-ounce balls. That's 2.1, which is fine. Then to roll it, we're going to go like this. Take it, fold it in half, turn it, fold it in half again, fold it in half again, fold it in half again, and then just seal the bottom. You have a nice ball. We're ready to go maybe 4 across. When I was younger, I worked in pizza shops for a long time. So I'm very used to rolling dough. At first it's a little difficult, but after you do it a couple times, you get pretty quick at it. So we're gonna fill this up and I'll show you what to do once this is filled. So I rolled out all of our dough. I transferred it to a half a sheet pan. I've sprayed the outside of the sheet pan so in case it rises and touches, it won't stick to the pan. I put parchment paper down. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover this up, not too tight. My towel is still in the microwave, the wet towel, and I just put the microwave on for a minute, so I'm going to create some more steam in there. I'm going to stick this back in the microwave. Obviously the microwave will be off, and you want these to double in size. So once these are double, I will show you what they look like. So as you can see, our rolls have doubled in size. And now I have 1 egg with a tablespoon of milk that I've beaten pretty well. Now I'm just going to brush these with egg wash. Just dab it like I just did. And then we'll be putting them in a 375-degree oven for, well, I don't have a clue as to how long, so we'll find out together. Our rolls were in the oven for right about 20-25 minutes. They're done. To me, they look gorgeous. Can't wait to have one. I do want to thank Yvonne for this beautiful recipe. I'm actually going to just peel one off because I can't wait to eat one of these. I love warm rolls. Cheers. Really, 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 really good. If you look at it, there's a beautiful texture. It's nice, it's fluffy, it's light, buttery. Just a really beautiful product. Thank you, Yvonne. I really appreciate this recipe. Thank you so much. You will find a link to Yvonne's channel down below. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please tell me what type of bread you like to bake. And be safe, everyone. I'll see you next video. Take care. Bye-bye.